He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away.
First of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common.
Oprah had been arrested in connection with an alleged sex trafficking ring and that her house had been raided.
Jay-Z should be charged. All of that was going on when Diddy was harassing her.
Oh.
Because he's been harassed.
There were rumors that Oprah had been arrested for her involvement in a suspected sex trafficking ring and that her home had been searched.
There's no vindication for me because for 4 years I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond.
If there's a new trend or celebrity, you can bet they'll appear on Asterisk, the Oprah Winfrey Show Asterisk. Oprah, one of the wealthiest black billionaires in entertainment, has built a huge empire. However, Jaguar Wright, a whistleblower on people like Diddy and Jay-Z, is now questioning Oprah's connections. Despite her clean public image, Oprah's rise to fame might not have been so innocent. She's been linked to figures like Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, and there are rumors about her ties to Diddy. Jaguar, who exposed Diddy's actions before the FBI caught on, is now calling out Jay-Z for similar issues. Recently, she appeared on Asterisk Piers Morgan Uncensored Asterisk and said Jay-Z is just as bad as Diddy, urging people to wake up to the truth.
I have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must.
She also brought up a chilling point that had always been right in front of us, but we never saw it.
Be quiet.
We're pleased to welcome Harvey back to Studio 57. Welcome.
Thank you, Charlie.
So what should we expect from this year's Oscar nominations?
I would always suspect a surprise. There's always going to be somebody who's going to be shocked.
So what's the surprise so far in the other announcements that have been made so far?
I know that Gal's, her great friend, but and it's my movie, Lee Daniels, the butler, but the fact that Oprah didn't get a Golden Globe nomination is shocking. Thankfully, she got the Screen Actors Guild, which reflects more of the Academy, and she got the British Academy Award, BAFTA, last week, because the Globes aren't members of the Academy, the Hollywood Foreign Press, but those two other groups have huge crossover. So obviously, fingers crossed for her. That was quite a snub, that happened there, kind of like the.
It's worth mentioning that Jaguar Wright's comments about the hidden relationships in the industry are spot on. Often, when a scandal hits, celebrities quickly distance themselves from their friends to avoid the fallout, and the public forgets. For example, no one talks about Oprah's past connection with Harvey Weinstein anymore, but the truth is they were close for years and collaborated on multiple projects.
Happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud too,
everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
Seal even called her out for being a pretender following her Oscar speech.
Let's go back to the Golden Globes for a second. Oprah is now being criticized for her speech that night by a very unlikely star.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims of sexual assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution."
Please welcome Seal!
The 54-year-old who's appeared on Oprah's show captioned his post, "Oh, I forgot, that's right, you'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses."
It's also true that Oprah avoided directly addressing Harvey Weinstein's actions. Instead, she used her influence to shift the focus to the industry as a whole rather than calling him out specifically. Some people believe she did this because she was afraid he might expose her if she publicly criticized him.
Oprah shuts down sex trafficking arrest rumors. The media mogul takes to Twitter to respond to awful rumors stating she had been arrested. After finding out her name was trending on social media, she decided to address the rumors. Oprah tweets, "Just got a phone call that my name is trending and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true. Haven't been raided or arrested. Just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody." Conspiracy theory surfaced online claiming that Oprah had been arrested in connection with an alleged sex trafficking ring and that her house had been raided.
Even Seal called her out, accusing her of being a pretender after her Oscar speech.
BJ should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Now,
will Diddy start snitching?
She threw it up.
There's also the fact that Oprah was once suspected of being involved in sex trafficking, which raises questions about her claimed lack of connection to Diddy.
I know. You know what happened to Corey. Diddy? I know that. You and Jay-Z. Down in Vegas in Tao with Claudia.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is.
Kathy Coriana White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby while he was married to Beyonce.
Jaguar Wright has been on a roll lately and isn't backing down. She's called out Diddy and Jay-Z, naming several major Hollywood celebrities she claims were involved in Diddy's wrongdoings. She even urged Diddy to come forward and expose Jay-Z.
If he ain't do it, he's already made it very clear he had a profit deal, which means he's been working with the government all this time. When are people going to start asking how long Diddy and Jay-Z have been cooperating with the government as well? Everybody was cooperating with the feds but them? Doesn't make any sense. What I do know, though, is that everyone is starting to notice things that they didn't notice 15, 20 years ago. Suge isn't looking like the monster that everyone painted him out to be. And Diddy sure ain't no choir boy. The more we start to uncover things, we're starting to realize that whatever we've been led to believe, it's actually...
Jaguar also expressed interest in what Diddy could reveal to the authorities about Kathy White, Jay-Z's alleged mistress, who some believe was murdered by him.
Then that kind of makes you think, well, the things that she said about these other folks that's in the industry, what about them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, should people start looking at those people too to see, like, oh, she was right about this guy.
Who's next? The Jaguar naming out a list of folks.
But she already said Jay-Z was I guess worse than P. Diddy supposedly. But who knows, man? You know, I think that world is crazy within its own.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of weird stuff, and you know, I don't know about this whole Illuminati type thing people be talking about, but
about them folks.
It's definitely something going on when it comes to money and power.
Yeah, it's like probably like a secret society.
She also claimed that Diddy and Jay-Z have been working with the feds for years, and that many secrets are now starting to come to light.
Nobody asked what the fuck Barack Obama was doing hanging out with Jay-Z. Like you're not JFK. You're Barack Obama. You're not JFK. What the fuck you doing running around with a Rat Pack? What you doing? Cause we know they was at the Diddy party. Y'all always raved about all the fun times you spent with the Carters. You know what I'm saying? That bitch high.
Of course, Oprah could be one of those secrets. Many people are eagerly waiting to see who she'll expose next.
Wow, when she married that billionaire, all of that was going on when Diddy was harassing her.
Oh.
Because he's been harassing her.
Oh, shit.
For years.
Janet? Damn, man.
And they won't talk about it.
I can see him.
So when I hear Orlando bringing up the Janet Jackson thing and saying it in his little code word, I know what that means. I know what he's saying. But the truth is Janet is under heavy scrutiny. She did what she had to do to survive. She's strong. It's just that Jackson family.
It's clear that Oprah isn't one to hold back. She even mentioned Obama's connections with Jay-Z.
Jackson, but Janet just did an interview saying that in good times, because she was a little more developed as a child, they were questioning of even keeping her on the Good Time show as far as her, she was
developing fast.
Yeah, they was developing fast. And it comes to Hollywood. What does that say to, again, we see the Weinstein stories, we see these stories, but what does that say to a Hollywood producer who says, oh, she's developing fast? Well, how can we mitigate it? How can we stop it? And this is back in, Good Times is, rest in peace, John Amos. Yeah, we can, yeah.
I hope he can.
Yeah. Damn.
I hope he can rest in peace.
Damn. What?
I hope.
This is John Amos. This is good.
I hope he can. Listen to me. That whole situation with his death is weird.
What is this? Very weird.
It's weird. And I'm sick and tired of people chalking elderly people dying unexpectedly up to, oh, well, he was old. He lived a long life. Old people are supposed to die. Yeah, when it's their time. We ain't talking about when people are making it people's time, like with Clarence Avon.
Yeah.
Viable human beings, thriving human beings, regardless of what age they are. John Amos was doing fine. And then there was some arguments in his family. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no, the fact that his daughter said, I found out when y'all found out on social
because
media.
the other son was over there
Right.
doing some other stuff, and then the one son was...
It brings up questions. That's all it does. It brings up, to say he passed in August and via October is when it's TMZ or when it's reported.
And he died in August. He been dead all this time. Sounds a lot like my old manager, Richard Nichols, who they said was already dead but didn't die for a few weeks. Sounds like the numbers didn't add up and they just needed to hold it. It's weird.
She also brought up how Diddy is still harassing Janet Jackson. This ties back to Oprah's connection with Diddy, especially since she gave a platform to Michael Jackson's accusers on her show, despite many calling them liars. She even promoted a documentary against Michael.
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants...
Jaguar also pointed out several strange and suspicious deaths in the industry that just didn't add up.
Briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes, I know you don't know exactly how the show is going to be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say. Right. There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is, I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer, and I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
Jaguar hasn't held back at all. She's already claimed that Jay-Z is behind Diddy's downfall, saying he can't stand anyone getting close to this level and prefers to be the only king of the hill.
We get a lot of flack for just telling the truth. And the truth is, the only thing I would say that we're doing is just being accountable for what we saw and being accountable for the hell it started. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is right now in this moment, everybody's looking at, oh, well, if Diddy's is bad, what about this person? What about that person? And people love tying people's names into things without really thinking about it. And Luther Campbell has some interesting things to say about former bad boy security. So I want to say it right now with this man present. If he was not there, I can only imagine how much worse things would have been and could have gotten.
I didn't have to say nothing to nobody. That's what people don't understand. I chose to. You understand? They want to make up the stories they want to make up. And that's what you get this internet. You got a lot of people making up stuff. But then when the stuff come true, they look stupid. They don't say nothing. They quiet as a church mouse. All the things that Jagden said, you understand? And those the only thing I disagree with Jag about this was Chris. That's the only thing I disagree with it.
Meanwhile, even though the Carters sent Piers Morgan a cease and desist and forced him to apologize for having Jaguar on the show, she sees the bigger picture. At the end of the day, whistleblowers like Gene Deal and Jaguar Wright didn't have to reveal everything they did. but they chose to speak out anyway. Will Oprah's time come, or will she manage to escape unscathed once again? We'll have to wait and see. Let us know what you think in the comments below. That's all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth stories on the entertainment world. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.